It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns burner at wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Browns and the Bengals coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it can just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the number 1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's 2nd and 2.
12. 11 empty.
They go play action for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, empty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Patch to his big tight end, Gesicki.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
And he's in! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Missouri Tiger, who is their rookie quarterback.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Right back to him on first down. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he coughs up the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Good set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Burrow now. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Gun.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Burrow. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Here we go.
3rd and long.
11, Thomas. 42.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack. And we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Third and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Throwing is Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
12. Dot.
2nd down, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Here we go.
2nd down and 3.
11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Here we go.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Play action now. It's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This one complete to Washington. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is caught by Dotson. He is in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. And big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Gun. 12.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a short pickup past the 25. Halftime here on this, and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Malik Washington. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Here's Brown. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
11, MPK. 11,
On the ground, it's Brown. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Back to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Brown. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't. And so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll run with Wright. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back on the ground and back to Wright. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Open man is Davis. That catch number 80 in this campaign, and it gives his team a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 3rd down. 3 to go. Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best
I got a bad
game
feeling
by
I'm
any
going to
means,
lose
but
this
what I
game.
really
They,
like,
you know,
Mike, is
their
regardless of the
blitzes
score,
work,
regardless
mine
of the time
don't.
of the game,
They catch
he
every
is
single
out there
contested
battling. He's doing
pass.
everything in
Most
his
of the
power to
passes
chip away
in this game,
and see if he can get his
their
team back in
receivers
this game here
have been
in the
contested.
4th quarter.
And they catch, it doesn't matter who it is, catch every fucking goddamn ball. So, like, playing Burrow is so annoying in this game. Like, I like Joe Burrow in reality, but, like, he doesn't fucking miss a throw. I'm going to lose this game. Now all of a sudden their defense is like, I can't really move the ball on them too good. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. I got to lose this game.
Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11 empty.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Now that's been my saving grace is, the turnover. The turnovers, this guy's got like 3 picks. He's got like 10 interceptions this year. I got him.
You're on defense. You're defending your own.
A couple games into the season, he's been fucking awesome.
You got to try to force a turnover and make a play.
But yeah, this has been my saving grace here.
That's exactly what this defender
they just
takes a chance, bets on himself,
they don't fucking miss.
With a pick.
If I didn't have the picks, I would not even be in this game.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he is very close to the first down. But an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We're both 1 and 2 in the division. This game actually, I know I lost the first game, but I might actually win the division on this if I win this game. When I win the game,
the deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive.
It's pretty cool.
With 1st and
I didn't
10.
think I would do this well in this season because the team's not like, a lot of my players are, playing that aren't my stars are like
working out of the
60s and 70s. They're not very good or they're developing.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, I'm happy with this season. I'm probably gonna simulate the playoffs because I don't want to win the Super Bowl with this team.
They'll drop to throw.
So I'll probably simulate the playoffs.
To his big tight end, Gesicki.
Go to the offseason.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
But no, my luck, I won the fucking Super Bowl simulating it.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Burrow now. To the left side. Caught by Chase. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within 6. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Woo! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.